Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on GeoGuessr. We're going to be playing this map, Pubs, UK and Ireland. Now we did have a play of this one before. We did a round on this map. And this time I thought we'll do something a little bit different. We'll do it as a challenge. So the link will be down in the description below, as always with challenges. Now this map is very cool because it features pubs from both UK and Ireland. So there's a plethora of locations that you can end up on this map. And yeah, I'm just really excited to get going. Who doesn't love a pub? Pubs are a staple of British and Irish culture. Let's just get straight on with this. And like I said, the challenge link will be down in the description below. Okay. The Minnis Bay Bar and Brasserie. Okay, we're definitely on the coast. Yeah, there we go. That makes a lot of sense. It checks out, shall we say. Okay. So, Viking Coastal Trail. Okay. Viking Coastal Trail. So, Vikings were like the east coast of England. So this would likely be the east coast. But then again, looking out to sea, we're looking north and northwest. So, actually, feels more like it puts us on the west coast. But, let's do a little bit more research. Let's actually just go back to here to have a look. So, this is just advertising what they sell. Not going to help. The Minnis Bay. Does anything have the name of a place? I don't think it will. It might do. The Waves Hotel. Very cool. B&B Hotel, I should say. Looks like an interesting sort of place, though. Looks quite nice. Nothing really given it away at the moment, which is fine. Which is fine. Keeping their cards close to their chest and all that. It could well be south. This could be the south coast. It does have a south coast vibe, doesn't it? But it was the Viking bit. The Vikings landed on the east coast of England, so the northeast coast of England. So interesting that it's the Viking Trail, but I guess you can call it anything you want, really. Within reason, of course. We now seem to be in a beach car park, which is not the most ideal location for us to end up in, but we move. Minnis Bay is definitely the location, which is fine. We can probably find that on the map once we've discovered the local area location. Let's head off this way a little bit. Like I said, it's strange because the sea is definitely out to the northwest and west, if you will. So yeah, you got the headland there as well. For me, puts us this coast here. Could be Ireland. Just realised that could be Ireland, but I don't think it is Ireland at this point. Or Northern Ireland. Don't think it is. RAF car there. Okay. What does this sign say here? It could be useful. Minnis Bay. I can't read that, but something station. And then I think that says Margate. I do think that says Margate, which is interesting. Can we get the station off there? Don't think we could. Reculver. Definitely says Margate. Okay, well, that puts us in Kent then. Wonder what station that was on that sign. I don't think we'll ever be able to get that. It's too blurry, or too far away. I think it was more than anything. Right. So yeah, I mean, I could well believe this is Kent. So I did say south, didn't I, at one point, and I just kind of discounted it. So yeah, not far from Margate then, I imagine. Let's go back to the start. So Minnis Bay, near Margate. So yeah, Margate's up here. So I wonder if it's Birchington was on that sign. That would make sense. It looked like it maybe was Birchington. Okay, there's Minnis Bay Beach. Why does this not really check out? Strange, isn't it? I guess it does because we're looking north, which we are. Yeah, okay. Let's stop moaning. Minnis Bay Brasserie. There we go. Bar and Brasserie. Very good. Where did we start? We started literally next to it. So that sort of location there. Level with that building there. Yeah, I think so. Let's go for it. Yeah, very good. Not a bad start. A little bit slow out the gate, but Minnis Bay there. Birchington on Sea. Not far from Margate. Not a bad start. In Kent there. Very good. Next round. Okay. The White Rose and a Greggs. Can't go wrong with that. You come out of the pub into the Greggs, or vice versa, I guess. Doesn't really matter which order you do it in. Craft ales and lagers. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. The White Rose. Mumbles. Mumbles. I have heard of Mumbles, but yeah, not too sure. We're on the coast again. Look, we're on the coast. Bracelet Bay. Looks like it's got Welsh there. Bay, Limestone. Yeah. Welsh place names on there as well. So Mumbles it must be Welsh. Got a Greg's there. Ah, look. Swansea Building Society? I think that's what that says. I mean, that might not put us in Swansea itself, but, well, definitely, I don't think we're in Swansea, but an outskirts of Swansea, maybe. There we go. We're on the coast again, then. Yeah, look, there's the sea through there. I'm getting a bit confused which series we're doing here. We're definitely not doing the Seaside one. UK seaside towns. This is UK pubs, as evidenced by the White Rose here, in Mumbles, which I can't say I've ever heard of it. Have I heard of the Mumbles? Maybe. I feel like I'm just making it sound like it now. There's Mumbles. So it is Swansea. It's an outskirt of Swansea, or I guess just an area that's part of Swansea. Greater Swansea now. Wouldn't have been years ago, of course. Okay, so we need to find this pub. So the White Rose. I guess it's down here. Yes, it is. Very good. So we started basically opposite Elizabeth's Antiques, which is next door. So I think we're more like there, but on the other side of the road. Yeah, we're close to this sort of the sea, really. So yeah, I'm quite happy to go for that. Yeah, not bad. 3 yards away. Good. In Mumbles there, in South Wales, not far from Swansea. A varied start. I quite like it. 2 seaside rounds, but 2 very different pubs and bars, really. Okay, moving on to the next round. 3rd round then. The Little Angel here. Yorkshire Building Society. So that probably is going to be in Yorkshire. Although Staffordshire House up there, I'd say that I believe the Building Society more than the house. I think the house is probably just named that. But the Building Society, because we actually are in this location. Does anything say the name here? Sometimes they say it, don't they, on the sign. Little Angel there. Bus station, railway station. Okay, that's good, that's good. Lady Luck Brewery there. That's cool. Nice little shout out for them. I'm sure they're good. The castle there. That's really cool. Okay. There's a place called Beer O'Clock here. That's so cool. It's a micro pub as well. 2 pubs, beer establishments on the same street. It's what we love. But yeah, that seems the sort of place I would go. Nice IPA. Maybe it's somewhere like Whitby or something. I'm not sure. There's a castle and these sort of places. Yeah. Ooh, it looks like we can't go any further. It looks like it gets much narrower there. No roads to go through there. It is Whitby. It is Whitby. That was a good guess, wasn't it? Whitby Holiday Cottages. We should be able to find this then quite easily then in the end. Whitby. I know they've got a castle. That was all I thought. Or an abbey you've gone into there, but I think it's a castle. Okay, so we're down here, I guess. Or no, this one here. So we started... There wasn't a Greg's this time, was there? There is a Greg's there. Lots of pubs along there. I'm not sure. I feel like we started on this road because there's that bit there. Yeah, look, Beer O'Clock. Little Angel. Yeah, there we go. Next to that building. So I think we're on this road here, looking down towards the castle. Yeah, very cool. More like there, I would say. Oh no, we are actually on the edge. Sorry, that's me being an idiot. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go for it. Yeah, there we go. 3 yards away. Lovely stuff in Whitby. Another coastal round. What are the chances of that? 3 coastal rounds in a row. But it didn't seem like it took us too long. So that's what we love to see in sunny Whitby. I didn't actually notice the weather. It might not have been sunny, but I'm sure it's a nice place to visit. But alas, we move on to round 4. Okay, are we going to be on the sea again? I can't say we're not, but it doesn't feel as sea this time, although it is sea. That's not a technical term, I must say. The Queen Mary, quite a cool looking old-fashioned pub. I can imagine this has existed a long time before a lot of these places. I mean, definitely. Definitely before these places. Yeah, the Queen Mary. Okay, cool pub name. Now, what was this? Lifting Bridges. Hamworthy. Hamworthy. I didn't see that when I first looked at that. I just saw the ferries. Now, is this Poole? This must be in Dorset. Poole, Dorset, maybe? I think it will be. Bus stop there. I think that's BCP, which is Bournemouth, Christchurch, Poole. That would make a lot of sense. Okay. So I think I don't fully know where we are, but Bournemouth, Dorchester, Ringwood, Blandford and Hamworthy. Okay. So that would make me feel like we are this sort of location here. Maybe we're over this part because Hamworthy is there. So would they have a bridge going across or a boat going across? So maybe we're this sort of location here. I'm not entirely sure. Channel Ferry, Hamworthy, Bournemouth. Bay Hog Lane. Yes, the ferries are down here, so we must be this location here, I guess. Because these are the Channel ferries that go across to Jersey and then Cherbourg as well. So yeah, I think this is where we're going to be, down this way somewhere. So can we find our pub, which was the Queen Mary, wasn't it? I think there'll be quite a few people that I work with that will know exactly where this is. This is not my sort of area of the world, but it is their area of the world. Yeah, but there's Hamworthy itself. That's the Hamworthy station. So maybe we're actually in Poole down here. That would make sense too, wouldn't it? Bay Hog Lane, yeah. I've really overthought that. Queen Mary Inn. This is actually, it was in Poole, exactly where I said it was. I didn't believe myself. I thought it can't be. It can't be. Yeah, we're on West Street. We're looking right at this gap almost. So about where I've put it. Yeah, that's definitely it. There we go. I was slow on that one because I said Poole, and then for some reason I started looking in Hamworthy itself. And I'm not sure why I did that. But yeah, big old area this. All of this sort of area. Very, very populated is the word I want to say. But there we go. Very cool. Indeed. Yeah, let's go to the next and final round of this pub episode. Now, we've had four, I'm going to say it again, 4 Seaside rounds in UK pubs. UK and Ireland, I must say. But we haven't had an Ireland one. We don't think we're going to. This feels like it is in England. The Castle Inn. So I would say, without sounding stupid, there's going to be a castle here. Sometimes there's not, but I feel like this sort of place has got a castle. Historic city centre. Yeah, castle town. Let's say house B&B. Okay. Right. So let's have a look at the pub again. It's just one little look at the pub, but I think that's the last we're going to look at the pub. Let's go down here to the old town centre. Nice prospect. Ooh, this is a lovely place, isn't it? Those signs are not going to help, but the church might. Churches are usually pretty good. Castle Donington. I have heard of Castle Donington, but I'm not 100% sure why. Castle Donington Methodist Church. Okay. I don't think that's going to be helpful down there. Let's maybe go this way. We're not going to get a lot more information, I don't think, because it's going to say Castle Donington everywhere, and we know that's where we are. So really, our biggest thing we got to do now is find a station or a road sign. It's probably better to see, well, where we can get to from this location. Borough Street's Co-op. That again doesn't help. Do we think this is a? The Flag Micro Pub. That looks cool as well. Ale, ciders, lagers, and wines. Services everyone there. Caters for everyone, it seems, in that micro pub. Very cool. Donington Fish Bar. Yeah, okay. Castle Donington. Looks like quite a built-up place, actually. Another pub. There we go. Always good to get more pubs. More pubs than you asked for. The Jolly Potters. Very cool. Cask ales there in the Jolly Potters in Castle Donington. Very good. Is that another pub? Look at this. This is unreal. The Lamb now. That's our third pub on this round, and micro pub including that. It's 4 pubs. That's got to be a record in one round, surely. My assumption is the Midlands, but yeah, I mean that's a main line there. Is this? This could be. I know where this could be. That could be the power station that's next to East Midlands Parkway Station. Maybe. Could be. It's kind of giving me the vibes of that. Ratcliffe Power Station? I think that's what it's called. Let's go there to have a look. So it's not far from Derby. So, yeah, Castle Donington. There it is. It is that. Was that the right... Was I thinking of the right power station? Was Ratcliffe Power Station. That is Ratcliffe. That's some weird niche knowledge. Right, I've gone back to the start now, if you didn't see. The Castle Inn. So yeah, we're right in this place here. Castle Donington. Yeah, oh my god, look, it's next to East Midlands Airport itself. Wow. Okay. Interesting location then. But there we go. We saw that one. We saw the Lambing. We saw the Jolly Potters. We didn't see those ones up there. We didn't see the apiary, did we? Or did I just miss that? We must have gone past that. But there's the Castle Inn. Let's not waste any more time. The Castle Inn. Let's go on that corner. We're kind of on the road. So I think we're a little bit further down, actually. Yeah, okay, let's do it. There we go. Very good. 5k in the bag. And I think that was a perfect score there. It was indeed. It was indeed. 17 minutes. That seemed very slow, actually, to be fair. I think you can do better than that. I think you can do better than that. But let's look at the breakdown for this challenge. High score. Quite spread out across the UK. No Scotland, though, and no Northern Ireland or Ireland. We did have a Wales. We had one on the south coast there in Poole. We had the Kent one near Margate. The Midlands one there just now near Derby and Castle Donington. And then the one right up there in the northeast in Whitby. Very good. What we'll do is we'll leave it there for today. But there we go. I hope you all enjoyed that one. A visit to pubs across the country. Very good indeed. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll leave it there for today. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. I will catch you on another video. Take care now and goodbye.